I just told me, yeah, we gon' be straight. He saw me make $1 million off one damn play.
What to do, guys? I am back for another banger, and today we are going to go over my $7,000 portfolio. Okay, guys, so I have a whole Robinhood portfolio. I started doing this in January of this year. So at the beginning of the year, I started investing into long-term holds, and we just want to see how the account is doing. All right, so I have a couple of these videos already, so make sure to go check those out. But now I'm gonna do it and see how it is looking right now. Okay, so we're gonna get screen recording and we're gonna hop straight into that. All right, so let's hop in here. I'm currently sitting at $7,155 and some change. All right, so let's look at how we are doing for the day. So for the day, I'm up $21. It's the weekend right now, so that is because I have some crypto in my account. We're going to hop into that later. We're going to see which ones I'm holding and what the outlook is on those. Okay, so for the week, we are up a little over $100, and that's about a little over 1.5% of the account. So we finally had some good weeks. All right, so we had a long about 3-month stretch that was in the red. Okay, so my account was down bad for a while, but it is finally coming back. All right, so it looks like the market is doing a little bit better now. It's continuing to go up, but expect another correction, or expect the market to fall a little bit in September. All right, I feel like that's going to happen again. It happened last year, so we'll see what happens this year. Okay, so for the month, we are up $300, and that is about 4.5%. Okay, so that is pretty good as well. It looks like we're doing good. Hopefully we have a green week this week too. Okay, I'm filming this on a Sunday, so hopefully we have a green week this week. I'm going to be watching AMC. All right, I don't hold any AMC in this account here, but I will be watching AMC to see what it does. Okay, it looks like it's been consolidating, and I want to see if it's going to run up again. Okay, but that is a side note, but be prepared for those videos right there. Right, so for the 3-month period, we have a 3% change. We're upwards, and it looks like we're up about $200 for the 3-month period. Okay, guys, so that's looking pretty good, and a lot of my account is just buying power because I've decided to switch up my approach. What I'm going to do now is just invest and have reoccurring reoccurring investments, either daily or weekly. Okay, so I'll show you guys that as I go through each holding, but we have a lot to dig through here. Okay, so let's hop straight into it. Let's start with the first one. Okay, I have a dividend play here. It's AT&T, and it looks like AT&T has been up for a while. Okay, I got this at a pretty good price. It's at $26. Keep in mind that dividend stocks don't move too much, but because of the pandemic, I got it for a little cheaper price, so that's pretty good there. Okay, so I have 21 shares of AT&T, and what I do is when I get the dividend payouts, it's usually about $10. I just have it reinvested so that it just keeps building on that and keeps bringing me more and more passive income. All right, so that's what I'm focusing on with this one here. Okay, so I got it at an average cost of $26.90, so that's good there, and it takes up about 12% of my portfolio. Okay, total return, we're not looking for much here, but it's about almost $50, and that's about an 8% change there. Okay, guys, so that is the first holding. And for the recurring investments, I just started this one. Okay, at first I was just doing recurring investments for certain stocks that I felt that I didn't have much position in. So I do have one set up for this, and I think I put it for $10 weekly. Okay, so that's what I decided to do with this position here. Okay, we're gonna hop into the next one. The next one is Apple. This is one of my favorite stocks right here. I just love the brand. I use all Apple products mostly, so I just had to get the stock. The stock is currently sitting at $127, and I still have a high average price point on this one. Okay, it looks like Apple still has some room to grow. It's kind of been, lagging a little bit. Let's see how it's been doing for the past few months and stuff like that. So the 3-month chart, it's only been up $5, so not much, but I feel like it still has a lot of room to grow, and I'm not really tripping on how much it grows at this point, because I know that over the long run, this is going to be a great stock to hold. Okay, so I have almost 8 shares of Apple at an average cost of $132. Like I said, kind of high, but I have these reoccurring investments going, right? So I'm going to do this one daily, $10 daily, and see how that goes. All right. This is one of my favorites, so I feel like that will help me bring that average cost down, and that should help me out there. Okay. So this takes up about 19% of my portfolio. Like I said, one of my favorite stocks, so I want to see this one grow, and I'm down 4% on this play. Okay, let's hop into the next one. Let's see. Neo, I'm down bad on Neo kind of as well, but this one is an EV play that I wanted to hop into. You guys will see that I also have Tesla, so I have 2 EV plays, Neo and Tesla, and I want to see this one get back to where it needs to be. Okay, looking for that $60 range here. For the 3-month chart, it's been pretty flat, right? For the week, it's up 9%. For the month, it is up 43%. Okay, so it's trying to bounce back, moving along with the overall market. But, hopefully we see that this stock does some running by the time the year ends, right? I have almost 8.5 shares of this stock, and I have it at an average cost of $54.22. I'm going to do this one a daily reoccurring investment as well. And just to further on that, what I'm trying to do is dollar cost average. Okay, what I should have did is, when I started this account, I should have just started off by dollar cost averaging, and that's just investing, on a certain basis, right? So how I said I'm gonna do $10 daily or $10 a week. I should have just started it off like that, because what happens is, in the beginning of the year, all the stocks were still up high, and so I got smacked when the correction came, and so I'm kind of carrying the losses at this point. I didn't lock in the losses, but I would have been at a better point if I would have did it that way. Okay, so that's just a bonus tip there. Okay, so this holds, this is about 7% of my portfolio, and I'm down 15%. So still kind of bad, but I'm long term, so I'm not tripping on it. Okay, so like I said earlier, I have $10 that I'm going to be investing daily into this stock. Now let's hop into Tesla. Tesla's still down bad. I think I started investing into it when it was at the $800 range. So like I said, I bought everything at high prices at the beginning of the year, but I should have dollar cost averaged in, and I wouldn't have got smacked so hard like that, right? So we're at $610 for Tesla. See how it's been doing for the past 3 months. Still down 12%. So let's see what Tesla does, within the next month or two. But, it's still down pretty bad. I have almost 1.5 shares of Tesla. I'm going to do a reoccurring investment on this one as well, $10 a day. Okay, I'm trying to just make sure that I'm still investing often. At first, I was just letting it run, see what happens, just sitting on it. But now I'm deciding to keep adding a little bit at a time, just so that I'm catching it while it's still at low prices, right? So this is about 17% of my portfolio, and I'm down 23% on this play. All right, guys. So hopefully this one bounces back. I know this is going to be, this will reach $1,000. We don't know when, but it will happen. Watch, guys, just watch. But let's hop into the next one. The next one is Facebook. Facebook has done me really good. This is one of the kind of the sleepers. I've been sleeping on this one, but I had it in my portfolio, so I'm glad I added this one. Okay, so for the past 3 months, it is up 23%. Okay, no one's been talking about Facebook, but it's been doing pretty good, all right? So it's up 23% for the past 3 months. I only have 2.4 shares of this stock, right? At an average cost of $266. So that's good because the price is at $331.26. So that is crazy. I have 15%. This holds 15% of my portfolio, and I'm up 24% on this play. So this is finally a good winner so far in the long-term portfolio. Okay, this kind of helped out my portfolio because all the other kind of tech stocks were lagging, right? But Facebook is pulling through. Okay, so I'm investing $10 weekly on this one, just adding to the position little by little. All right, let's hop into the next one. Let's see. SPG is a sleeper as well because this one has been climbing. Okay, it's been climbing, and it's doing very good for a dividend play. Kind of expensive. I wish I would have bought more at the $60 price point because that's when I started buying into this one. But let's check it out. So I have 2.39 shares of this stock, and like I said, with the AT&T dividend stock, what I do is I collect the dividends and I just reinvest it in so that it keeps growing and compounding like that. So I do the same thing with this. And so the average cost for this stock is $80, and it takes up 6% of my portfolio, and I'm up 65% on this play. Big winner here, right? A big winner. I wish I would have added more, and it's a nice dividend, and it's growing a lot. Okay, let's look at the year. Actually, let's look at the 5 year because I want to see. So for the 5 year, it's still down. So this may have a lot of room to grow, but this has just blew up since the recovery of the pandemic, right? Since the recession, this one has really popped off for me, all right? So this is a big winner in my portfolio, and, we'll see what happens with it as we go further on. Let's hop into the next one. The next one is Microsoft. I wish I would have added more into Microsoft as well, but I'm still doing that reoccurring investment. So I have one full share of Microsoft as we speak here, and it holds that's about 5% of my portfolio. I'm up 7%. And like I said, I've been doing reoccurring investments weekly, and I bumped that up to $10. Okay, so Microsoft, let's see how it's been doing for the 3 month. It's been up, okay, it's up about 9%. Okay, so that's pretty good. We see that Microsoft is, kind of been slept on as well. So Microsoft is doing pretty good. We see that it's at $257.63, and I'm hoping for this one to go even further in the long run. Okay, guys, I know it's going to happen. What I did here with the portfolio is just make sure that I chose proven companies. Okay, you just want to get those companies that are going to dominate, and that's what I did to start off the portfolio. Okay, guys, I didn't want to jump into a bunch of penny stocks or anything like that. I'm hopping into what I know is going to work. All right, so let's hop into the next one. The next one is Amazon. The Amazon is at $3,343 right now. Okay, let's see how it's been doing for the past 3 months. For the past 3 months is up 8%. So that is pretty good. Things are starting to recover, like I said. All right. But still, I'm looking to, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be another correction in September. Okay. It happened last year. And, that's just what happens in September is that firms begin to rotate different stocks. Okay. And so when they do that, the volatility is just, pretty bad, right? So it leads a lot of volume gets sucked out of these stocks, and there's massive red days. Okay. So that's what I'm preparing for. Happened last year, like I said, and I'm expecting it to happen again. Okay. But I'm at 0.19 shares of Amazon. This is a hefty stock, pretty expensive. So I'm just adding in over time, right? I'm up 4% on this play, and I have a weekly investment of $10. I should up this to $10 daily, but we will see what happens with that. All right. So that is what we have for Amazon. Then I have a couple free stocks here. Plug, AMRS, HLAGEN. And then I have some value plays that I added here. Okay, what I wanted to do was grab some stocks that still haven't recovered from the pandemic, right? So I got a couple stocks here. I'm kind of late to the game, but I wanted to catch that end of some growth that I see that's going to happen for sure. Okay, let me know what you guys think about this below, and I'll probably do a separate video on this, but let's top into those right now. Okay, so we have CNK, Cinemark, right? Everyone's talking about AMC, but they're forgetting about Cinemark. Cinemark is another movie theater chain, and they still haven't recovered fully. So they're currently at $22.85. So not that expensive for this stock, right? Let's look at the 5-year chart. So the 5-year chart, they're still down 31%, and I'm looking to grab that 31% as I'm adding in, okay? And what I'm doing with this is I'm investing into a daily dollar cost averaging, like I said, and waiting for it to get back to that level, okay? It should hit, let's see, the $33, $34 range, okay? Once it gets there, I will probably pull out the profits and put it into another stock, okay? So that's how I'm working on this one, and we're gonna see how it goes, okay? That's one of the plays that I'm working on right there. I currently have about two shares of the stock, and I'm just trying to build up this play so that I can capture that 30% that it is still missing, right? So let's hop into the next one. The next one I did is Delta Airlines, right? I know I'm late to the game, but I still saw some growth there, and I just wanted to capture that while I can, okay? So let's see. It should be back to that almost $60 level, right? So it's currently at $46 now. So I'm waiting for it to get back up to that, because I can see that it's going to happen, and it still hasn't fully recovered like other stocks have, okay? So that's why I got this one, Delta Airlines and Cinemark, all right, guys? So that's my position on that. I currently have one share of this, and I'm just going to be building it out along with Cinemark, right? So we're going to see how that goes, and let me know what you guys think about that down below, all right? Other than that, let's hop into the crypto. So I have been investing in crypto more lately, right? We see that crypto is popping off. A lot of people are investing into the crypto space, and I was like, okay, let me actually put forth some efforts in investing more often into crypto. Okay, so I have Bitcoin. I'm down bad because I bought at heights, right? So let's see. I have a little under $200 into Bitcoin, and I'm down 10%. Okay, so not that bad, but we will see what happens with it over time. I'm going to be holding these long term. Okay, so with Dogecoin, I am going to wait for it to double my profits. Usually Dogecoin does the same thing over time. What it does is it pops off one time, and then it comes back down, okay? So I'm trying to buy in when I see that it's down bad. Then I'm going to cash out when I get profits. Investment in, that's what I'll say. I'll keep the initial investment in and then let the profits go, right? So that's what I'll do with that. I'm down heavy on this play, 26%, but I only have $62 into this play, all right? Let's hop into the next one. The next one is Ethereum. Okay, this is another long term that I want to hop into, and kind of see where it goes. It hasn't reached the price point of Bitcoin, so I wanted to hop in kind of earlier to make sure that I get that growth, right? So I have $71 into this, and I just want to see how it goes over the long run. Okay, guys, so that is it for the crypto. That's all the stocks that I have. Let me know what you guys think down below. How is your portfolio looking? And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video, okay? So let's get it and let's go.
I just told me, yeah, we gon' be straight. He saw me make $1 million off one damn play.